He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Goat has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up, Sandoval in foul territory. Giants win! A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the 3rd time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
Counting down to first pitch tonight in Tampa. It's the Yankees and the Rays, and it comes up next. MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, and you know these two teams, of course, very familiar with one another. The start of another division series. So you know those two men right there have a huge task in front of them, trying to give their ball club a leg up right here in the opener.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees, as Joe Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way. They'll match up against the American League's Cy Young Award winner for 2012, the hard-throwing left-hander David Price. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. Jacoby Ellsbury will get his first opportunity now. 0 for 4 in Wednesday's ball game.
Here we go, Ray. Here we go.
The 1-1 from Price. This is popped up, and that may need to dodge the catwalks. It's way up there. Longoria is there to make the play, and Ellsbury becomes the first out of the ball game.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Alcides Escobar will stand in. 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Yeah.
The 3-2 now from Price. Out of play. The next 3-2. Fastball strikes 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Carlos Beltran will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. 1-1 now to Beltran. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And it's a good position to be in. You've been playing good baseball. Now you get to come home and start a homestand. They've got a chance to really make some noise in the division if they can keep playing well.
And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. 2-2 pitch on the way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Rays here looks like this. Erasmo Ramirez will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Desmond Jennings digs in at the plate. Here's the 1-1. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes a 1-2. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good strong throw.
Ben Zobrist will dig in now, off to a .350 start here in the month of April. One now to Zobrist. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Will Myers will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 on the way. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a two-out double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling two all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double. Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. And a sinker, called strike three as he's rung up and the side is retired. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees. Ready now on 1-1. And this is grounded foul past Rob Thompson in that third base coaching box. Here comes the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away.
Designated hitter, Alex.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. There to play it is Zobrist. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
Batting sixth, third baseman number 24,
Scott Sizemore will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Here it comes. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. James Loney will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. The 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, this pitch looked to be up. We'll get a look at it on pitch track. And, yep, you'll see it there. But that thing's well above the letters. You're just playing right into the pitcher's hand when you chase a ball that high.
Into the box now, David DeJesus. Opposite field to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
You know, this is an easy ball to misjudge, especially off a left-hander's bat because of the spin. But he stays right with this play, and he makes it look pretty routine.
Yunel Escobar will stand in now, trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished 4 for 5 at the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Gary Sanchez stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Come on, Tampa Bay.
Here he comes, 3-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Yohannes Solarte will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Here's Price on 3-1, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And this is something we've seen before. He'll be sailing along, then all of a sudden his control will completely desert him. Not sure if that's a physical deal or a mental deal, but either way, it's not a good sign.
Zoilo Almonte will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Now Price is 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
2-2. Lined hard to center field. Jennings is right there, 1 down.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in. He popped out his first time.
Let's go, Tampa!
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Jennings calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent both the hit and the run call, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Alcides Escobar will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Right fielder.
Well, let's see it again in show motion. I don't know. That's awfully close. He might have got away with one there.
In now, Carlos Beltran. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We've played 2.5, no score on the show. Jose Molina will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Ready with the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You've got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with the at-bat there. He worked it to a 3-1 count, got 2 good pitches to hit, but couldn't make contact with either one of them.
Standing in now, Thomas Kennedy. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's another 1-2. Chopper foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
1 out away now from 3 full scoreless innings, and both pitchers are working both inside, outside, up and down. Looking solid here to start this ball game.
Desmond Jennings will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Mark Teixeira will step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees. Now the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Alex Rodriguez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch home to A-Rod. And this is hit well towards the hole. And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see, but it's going to finally get him into that hit column. And at this point, they'll take anything they can get, and he's on with an infield single.
Scott Sizemore will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here comes the 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Gary Sanchez will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Three and two, here it is. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there, base hit. Now third base coach Rob Thompson's going to wave him on home. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Now batting, second baseman,
Yohannes Solarte will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Well, nothing going right on the mound for him right now. This is going to be scored an infield single, and that's just going to make matters worse out there as that loads the bases.
Into the box, Zoilo Almonte. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The big pitch here, 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now another 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it in is Loney now for route number 2.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-2. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a dive there by Escobar, but he can't get it. It's a base hit. One run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
This is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
Alcides Escobar will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Myers has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors. And 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 3, the Rays nothing. Ben Zobrist will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here it comes, 2-1. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
And out on the mound, just got on the board, taking the lead, and you're hoping for a quick shutdown inning, but this guy's got other plans because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Will Myers will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. The 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And now third base coach Tom Foley's waving him home. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Boy, back-to-back well-hit balls are going to get him a run right here. You've got one runner already at second following the double. And he's just going to switch places with him out there as this ball winds up off the wall. And they're getting some good swings right now as they get a run on back-to-back doubles.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
James Loney will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now the 3-1 pitch. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid-90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. David DeJesus will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The next 3-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3.
Oh, you know what? I think he had a real shot at this one in right field. Let's check it out. This doesn't make it over by much, and I think he may have mistimed his jump just a little bit, and it winds up sneaking over the wall for a homer.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Yunel Escobar. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleacher. A solo home run for Yunel Escobar. And it's now 5-3.
This is nothing more than a lack of concentration out there. No doubt he's still worked up about the 3-run shot he gave up to the last batter. Now he doesn't have his head on straight, leaves one out over the plate. It cost him another home run.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Standing in now, Jose Molina. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the two starters scheduled to oppose one another. Thomas Kennedy will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to. Come on!
2-1. To 2-2 now. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
The 2-2 coming. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. 3-2 lined into right center. A great at-bat there. That's a base hit.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Desmond Jennings will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees 3. Carlos Beltran come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Chopper, foul. Now another 1-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
This is a much different situation for him on the mound after that 5-run inning. All of a sudden, he's working with a lead now, and he does a good job there of getting that first out.
1 away in the dangerous Mark Teixeira. We'll try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Here's the 1-1.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 with one away. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Again, a 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here comes a 2-2. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Come on, bring on the team.
The 3-2 now from Price. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that gets down in front of Jennings, a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Scott Sizemore will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. A 2-1 offering. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven, as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Fouled straight back. Both teams with 6 hits so far. He's set, now the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And Myers will make the catch to retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. Still a 2-run deficit, it's 5-3. Stephen McLean is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Ben Zobrist will lead things off here for Tampa Bay, and we'll get a look at Will Myers after that. He's in the on-deck circle. Here's the full count offering. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Will Myers will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line hard deep into left. Almonte has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Ellsbury and Beltran converge, but this is by him and through to the wall. Around third now is Zobrist. And the runner will score from first.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count, it really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
In now, James Loney. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 home. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
3-2, here it comes. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
David DeJesus will dig in. Had a 3-run homer his last time. Now the 2-1. And ball 3 now to DeJesus as he looks to work his way aboard.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Here he comes on 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ground ball. And this is right by Sizemore down the line. A fair ball.
And what a night. His 4th RBI of the ballgame. He's just been on fire with runners on base. They can't get him anymore.
Yunel Escobar will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 3-0 is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
A runner on first with 2 away. The 3-1 is on the way. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rays 7 and the Yankees 3. Yangervis Solarte will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th. Ready now on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you gotta make swing the bat.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll offer it the 2-1 and send it in the air out to right. Myers will wait on it. One gone.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Zoilo Almonte will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. The 1-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. One out, nobody on. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Two out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here now the 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Alcides Escobar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Full count offering on its way. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Kennedy will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Jose Molina will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th. One on the way. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Here comes the 2-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the catch is made. 1 away. Thomas Kennedy will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but Most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Ready on 2-1.
Here we go.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
Now the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, a little surprising they didn't challenge him there. You know, there are certain guys you just have to earn their way aboard. This isn't exactly the most dangerous guy in the lineup, so he'll be happy to take the walk.
Desmond Jennings will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. So 1-1. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Now the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Payoff pitch coming. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Full count pitch on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Ellsbury and Beltran converge, but this is by him and through to the wall. And now third base coach Tom Foley's waving him home. And the runner will score from first.
3-2, he gets a head start over there at first base, and it's going to wind up paying dividends. He's able to come all the way around to score on the double.
Standing in now, Will Myers. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now you got the big thunder coming next, so you do not want to lose this guy.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's the payoff pitch. Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
He's not going to earn himself any points with this performance out of the bullpen. The control just hasn't been there. You know, that's mission number 1.
Evan Longoria
will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Full count pitch on its way. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Rays get a run thanks to Ben Zobrist. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Rays 8 and the Yankees 3. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Alcides Escobar will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. The 3-2 now from Price. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Into the box, Mark Teixeira. Fouled back. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing, and how about this? A 3rd straight fly ball out to center. And Jennings will make the catch, and the inning is over.
It's time.
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Vidal Nuno will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Vidal Nuno.
James Loney will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Three and 2, here it is. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. A payoff pitch one more time. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
David DeJesus will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2 and 2. Here he comes on 2 and 2.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
In now, Yunel Escobar. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2 and 2.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Juan Oviedo will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Alex Rodriguez will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1-2. Pitch lined into left field, and for the 3rd time tonight, he's got a base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Scott Sizemore will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2 and 2. Here's the 2 and 2 offering, and now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. 2-2. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to 3rd, but a foul ball as it holds at 2 and 2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. There's our line score for the ball game thus far. We're in the 8th from Tropicana Field with Tampa Bay on top and trying to hold on. Gary Sanchez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Yonherbis Solarte will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Here he comes on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Zoilo Almonte would be next. 2 out with the man at first. 3-1 on the way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Zoilo Almonte will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Here comes a 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. Foul. Here comes the 2-2. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Jose Molina will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball without a whole lot behind it, out toward Beltran and right. And he's got it for the first out.
Oh, what a great call right there with a full count. At the plate, most guys are thinking fastball, right? But he drops the hammer on him and he gets him to lift an easy fly ball. Well, he was lucky to make contact at all.
Thomas Kennedy will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
The 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It's a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Stepping in now, Desmond Jennings. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Here comes the 3-1. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. Now Ellsbury's looking for 3. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Into the box now, Alcides Escobar.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Runner at third here, nobody out. Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, you know what? Not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
Francisco Rodriguez is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 58, Francisco Rodriguez.
Carlos Beltran will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Get the strikeout, man!
Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
Get him out, J-Rod.
Now the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can he?
Here's the 2-2 home. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now another 2-2. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jennings is there, and he has it for the first out.
Yeah, not his most fluid swing there. You could see he wasn't really able to generate a whole lot of torque there, and this is an easy play out in center field.
Standing in now, Mark Teixeira. Here's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Now third base coach Rob Thompson's going to wave him on home. And the runner will score from second.
Well, apparently they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Jake McGee will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here.
Jake McGee.
Alex Rodriguez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. The 3-2 pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Another full count pitch home. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Myers in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Grant Balfour is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Scott Sizemore with the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the full count offering. Here's a ground ball to first, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now. It's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
And the Rays' offense tonight was led by the exploits of this man, David DeJesus. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 8-5. Good night from Tampa.
The final line score for our ball game.